disappointment, financial hardship, homophobia. Why Hungary withdrew from Eurovision 2020? I hate the fact that our withdrawal from Eurovision 2020 turned into such a conspiracy theory that everybody, including fans and media outlets, act like they're on firm grounds and they know everything. I'm not taking our national broadcaster's side by any means, but until they're proven guilty, we have to be correct and treat them as they were innocent. In this video, I'm gonna lay out all the factors that may have contributed to our withdrawal. Theory number 1. Financial difficulties. Anyone who knows a bit about Hungarian corruption and national broadcasting knows finance is not something they have to worry about. According to the tabloid newspaper Bors, in 2013, Hungarian participation fee was 36 million forints, which is roughly £93,000. Hungary's national song selection show, A Dal, costs around £775,000. And get this, the Hungarian national broadcaster's annual budget is around £200 million. So the participation fee compared to this amount is rather loose change. And given the fact that A Dal is returning with a £180,000 prize, not to mention the costs of production, we can definitely drop this theory. Hungary does have enough money not just to take part in Eurovision, but also to host the entire contest. Theory number 2. The contest is too liberal for the government. Hungary's government constitutionally bans gay marriage to promote family values and heteronormativity. They silence independent media to prevent scrutiny. They have built a fence around the border to stop migrants passing through the country, and they cause much controversy and uproar by using defamatory language towards people who share different views. Hungary's government aims to be monocultural and they push Christian and conservative agenda. So basically, they stand for everything Eurovision does not. The contest is all about inclusivity, celebration of diversity, and freedom of expression. This may be something they don't want to promote, and it could be the reason why Hungary no longer wishes to participate. But no one ever said that. The Hungarian government continues to deny all these allegations, and the only person who publicly reacted to them was politician Zoltán Kovács. He took it to Twitter. This is shameless muckraking, gossip from your liberal press organs. Nobody in the Hungarian government ever said Eurovision is, in your words, too gay. Also, there are a number of countries in Europe that use even more horrendous rhetoric against, for instance, the LGBT community. While Hungary allows registered partnership, Serbia, Ukraine, and Belarus directly bans every form of partnership. Eurovision powerhouse Russia even has anti-LGBT laws in place. The only country that left the contest for its liberal philosophy is Turkey, and we can understand Hungary's situation through Turkey's example. Until 2011, Turkey remained one of the strongest contenders in Eurovision, and they got comfortable with it. But when they didn't qualify for the first time, they felt crushed by getting slapped with a shocking realization. Damn, we are just not immortal. After 2011, they got bitter and only participated in 2012 just to support the host Azerbaijan. That was their last year in the contest. The official communication for their withdrawal was that the Turkish broadcaster wasn't fond of the Big Five's automatic qualification and the voting system. But later, the truth did come out, thanks to the head of the broadcaster, Ibrahim Eren. He said, "As a public broadcaster, we cannot broadcast live at 9 p.m. when children are watching an Austrian with a beard and a skirt who claims not to have a gender and says, 'I am a man and a woman at the same time.'" He was referring to Conchita Wurst, of course. In 2013, Turkey drafted a law that would have protected LGBT people from discrimination. They banned Pride in 2015. The capital city banned every LGBT-related event in 2017. They're obviously on a quest to erase the LGBT community. No such thing happened in Hungary yet, but the rhetoric the government uses towards LGBT people is getting harsher and more disgraceful year by year. Although there's nothing unusual in Eastern Europe, and most of the region still participates in Eurovision, Hungary is not as oppressive as Turkey either, so for them to follow Turkey in this would be simply just laughable. With that being said, there's a third theory which I find the most believable. Hungarians are just so losers. Over the past 8 years, Hungary has proved to be one of the most successful countries regarding qualification. But just like Turkey, we got comfortable too. So when Józsi Pápai got eliminated in the semi-final this year, our broadcaster threw a hissy fit and left the contest. You have to understand, Hungarians are stubborn, short-fused and so losers. You would have never ever seen Hungary keep trying to qualify for the final like the Netherlands or Portugal. We dropped out the occasion after 2 NQs in 2010, and now it only took 1 to do the same. But there's another angle to this theory. The national broadcaster insists Józsi Pápai was the best decision for 2019 because his song reflected the government's traditional conservative view on family values. So for such a song not to make it for the grand final made them feel like these values were not appreciated by Europeans and were not compatible with Eurovision anymore. So there may be a mix of the government's push for a more conservative social narrative and the Hungarian way of thinking, but I definitely vote for this theory. What's your opinion? Comment and let's talk about it.